Hi, I'm Dr. Steve G. Jones, and welcome back. Welcome to Module 7 of the Alchemy of Hypno-Tapping Wealth program. And in this module, we're going to talk about financial success for wealth creation. And the induction, by the way, is going to be flying. You're going to imagine yourself flying. Now that we're into this idea of thinking out of the box and freeing yourself, I think flying, you imagining yourself flying, will be a wonderful way to really wrap up these sessions, having the mental freedom to create the scenario of you flying all by yourself. And that's really what this is about. If you think about it, this program is about you flying. In other words, you reaching out and expanding your horizons and really finally going for and manifesting what you want in life in terms of wealth. So as you know, what you need to begin with after the pre-talk, after you understand hypnosis and tapping, and you can refer to Module 1 for a refresher on that if you need it. But what we're going to focus on right now is step 2, which is the assessment. So go ahead and think of a word that describes an emotion that has been holding you back from this, that has been holding you back from wealth creation, and specifically what's been holding you back from financial success. So think about this, because this is a very important part of the process. Coming up with that word or that idea or that feeling, it's really just a word that describes a feeling. So if all you have is a feeling, there's no word associated with it, that's fine. But it's easier to manage if you can think of a word associated with that, and preferably a word from the Dr. Steve 5. So as you think about what's been holding you back from achieving financial success, think about whether it relates to sadness, anger, vulnerability, embarrassment, or disappointment. Now, some of those words are easier targets than others. In other words, if I think about the concept of going outside of my comfort zone financially and expanding that, then I think about the concept of vulnerability. That's just something that naturally comes up for me as I think about expanding. Well, now I'm becoming more vulnerable, and I could become embarrassed, or I could have disappointment in my results. So those are easy targets when we think about VED and SAVED from the Dr. Steve 5. Vulnerability, embarrassment, and disappointment are real possibilities. And if you think about it, those could stand in your way. The fear of experiencing those negative emotions could stand in someone's way of really manifesting the amount of wealth that they want. We're all human. We all have the same wiring, so we all have the same potential challenges that we could face. So as I think of something that for me would be the next level financially, those are the types of things that come up. And I can deal with that with hypnotapping. And I invite you to do the same. This has been a tremendous tool for me to personally break through my barriers by dealing with those negative emotions that can come up and can stop me, because that's really a thermostat that can come up for you. When you think about it, the temperature in a room, if it gets too hot or too cold, the thermostat can kick in and cool or heat the room. Likewise, with your financial success, if people get too successful and they start to feel uncomfortable, that's similar to the thermostat that kicks in and brings them back down to where they feel comfortable, to where they don't have to deal with those negative emotions like vulnerability and embarrassment and potential disappointment. So finding those negative emotions and then breaking up that pattern, which is what we do with hypnotapping, that's going to help you tremendously when it comes to developing yourself in the financial realm. In other words, allowing yourself to have the amount of money that you want, the amount of financial success that you want and deserve. So if you don't already have that word, go ahead and pause this and find that word, preferably from the Dr. Steve 5, but it doesn't have to be, some negative emotion that's been holding you back from experiencing financial success, and assign a number to it from 0 to 10. 0 meaning it's not an issue at all, 10 meaning it's unbearable, 5 being somewhere in the middle. To what degree are you experiencing that negative emotion? That's the assessment. So that's what we need to have completed before moving into the next part, which is, of course, hypnosis, because with step 3 and then all the way through to step 8, you're going to be in hypnosis. So if you don't have that word and that number, go ahead and get those now before you continue. My understanding is if you're still watching and or listening to this, you are ready. That means you have your word or feeling, and you have a number assigned to it from 0 to 10, the intensity to which you're feeling it, and you're ready to go into hypnosis, which means that you are in a place where no one and nothing will disturb you until this session is over, and you are not doing anything like operating a motor vehicle or doing chores or anything at all. You're just sitting or lying down and you're ready to proceed. If that's not the case, if any of those are not the case, then pause this and resume when you are ready. My understanding is, if you're still watching and or listening to this, you're ready for a hypnosis session. So let's begin. As I've mentioned, I would like you to imagine yourself flying for the induction. So imagine that you are flying as far above the surface of your hometown as is comfortable for you. So some people like to fly just a little bit above the ground. Some people like to fly high above the ground. It's your choice. But imagine yourself in your hometown where you live, flying. That's right, meaning you're levitating above the surface of the ground. This is such a wonderful feeling when you think about it. And you can close your eyes or keep them open, but you are safe and protected. And you can adjust the height according to your taste, according to what you prefer. But as you fly, you feel the breeze on your face, and you can imagine yourself flying in any position that's comfortable. For some people, they may want to fly like Superman. For some, they may want to fly as if they were sitting in a car in a seated position. It's up to you. It's your imagination. But imagine yourself flying now and enjoying a beautiful day in your hometown. The weather is perfect. A few clouds in the sky. You can see people around, perhaps buildings, houses. Whatever there is to see in the part of your hometown where you're imagining yourself flying, you see that now. And you are so relaxed, hearing the wind as you fly a little more quickly now, a little faster, feeling that breeze on your face, on your body, hearing the sounds below and off in the distance, sounds of your hometown, in the part of it that you have chosen to fly in. You are so relaxed and at ease. The temperature is perfect between the sun and the breeze generated by your flying. It feels just right. You are so relaxed and at ease as you continue to fly and unwind. It seems as though the more you move forward now as you fly, the more you relax and unwind and really get in touch with what it feels like to be completely relaxed now. Very good. So relaxed, so at ease as you move effortlessly through the air, as high or low as you choose, whatever feels safe for you. But feeling that feeling of freedom, let that feeling flow through you now. It feels like financial freedom, the ability that you have to create any scenario you want in your mind. That's the freedom that you are experiencing now. Similarly, you're able to create anything you want in your life. You realize now that you are able to manifest anything that you want in your life. And this allows you to become financially abundant. This allows you to have financial success in your life. You are a successful person. And in this session, we are going to address any residual negative emotions that you have that previously held you back from financial success. As you relax and feel the breeze on your body and feel how good it feels to move your body in this weightless environment, you realize how powerful you are. And as you continue to relax and enjoy this beautiful day while flying in your hometown, I would like you now to prepare to slowly touch back down to earth. And so I'm going to count from 10 to 1. And as I do, you will slowly move back down toward the ground. And when I reach the final number of 1, your feet will touch the ground and you will be completely at ease and relaxed. And the lower you move, the more you relax. So I'm going to count from 10 to 1. With each number I count, you will relax a little more deeply, and you will move closer to the ground. You will also explore different aspects of the negative feeling that previously held you back from discovering and manifesting financial success in your life. All right, now 10, and you continue relaxing as you float downward a little bit, relaxing as you go, focusing on that negative emotion that previously held you back. 9, floating a little lower now as you continue relaxing and focusing on that negative emotion, and now tapping on the top of your head. 8, tapping the inside of one or both eyebrows now as you focus on another aspect of that negative emotion, and you float a little closer to the ground, relaxing even more now. 7, tapping the side of one or both eyes as you relax and drift a little closer to the ground now as you fly in your hometown and focus on another aspect of that negative feeling. 6, tapping under one or both eyes now as you relax, still flying, but a little closer to the ground now. You are safe and comfortable, and you explore another aspect of that negative feeling. 5, tapping under your nose now, above your mouth, as you relax and drift a little closer to the surface of the earth, relaxing, focusing on another aspect of that negative feeling that previously held you back. 4, tapping under your mouth now and above your chin as you drift a little deeper now into relaxation and glide a little closer to the ground and focus on another aspect of that negative feeling. 3, tapping on either side of your body now, tapping on your collarbone, either side or both, to your choice, as you drift a little closer to the ground, relax a little more deeply, and focus on another aspect of the negative feeling. 2, tapping under your arm now as you relax, still flying closer to the ground now, focusing on another aspect of the negative feeling. And 1, tapping the karate chop point now on either hand As you continue relaxing, you're so very relaxed now as your feet touch the ground and you focus on another aspect of the negative feeling. And now as you continue relaxing, you're going to do some finger tapping, starting with your thumb on either hand, tapping the side, the top of your thumb, as you focus on one aspect of that negative feeling. Tapping on your index finger now as you focus on another aspect of that negative feeling. You're so relaxed, but allowing the emotions to flow through you now. Tapping on your middle finger now as you relax and focus on another aspect of that negative feeling. Good. Tapping on your ring finger now as you continue relaxing and focusing on another aspect of that negative feeling. And finally, tapping on the side of your pinky finger as you continue relaxing and focusing on another aspect of that negative feeling. Good. And now, as you continue relaxing, I would like you to realize just how powerful and amazing you are. You are all about manifesting financial success in your life. And because of this, you take actions that contribute to your financial success. You look for opportunities to be more and more financially successful. You are willing to put in the work that it takes to be financially successful. You are a very powerful person. You have let go of your limiting beliefs. You have confidence, motivation, a focus on abundance, a focus on unlimited wealth. And because of all of this, financial success for you is easy and natural. So see yourself 6 months from now, standing tall, proud of who you are, proud of what you have accomplished. As you look back over the past 6 months while you stand 6 months in the future, you see progress, amazing, powerful progress. Your friends have noticed it. Everyone who has anything to do with you has noticed it. You are manifesting wealth. You are tuned in to your financial success. You have taken the steps necessary to allow this to happen. You understand that money will flow into your life when you allow it to, so you have decided to allow it to. You are very in tune now with the flow of wealth into your life. Imagine yourself looking at your bank account now and noticing the number has increased from 6 months previously. And as you look forward now even more into the future, you realize this number will continue to increase because you have found ways to increase the flow of money into your life. You've let go of limiting beliefs. You are confident now. You are motivated. You are focused on generating wealth in your life. Notice how good it is for you and everyone around you. You are a wonderful, powerful example of what it looks like when someone believes in their financial possibilities. And as you move back now into the present, you bring with you the determination to make this your reality, to make financial success real in your life. And tonight, before you go to bed, you will take one step, something you've been putting off, something that will contribute to your financial success. Perhaps it's sending an email, reaching out to someone. It can be anything. Something that you've been putting off that will open a door to your greater financial success. And as you continue relaxing, unwinding, and letting go, it is time to do the 9 gamut procedure. And so I'm going to guide you through this as you relax and unwind. And the entire time that you're doing the 9 gamut procedure, you're going to be tapping the gamut point on either hand and focusing on the negative emotion or different aspects of it. All right. Close your eyes for 5 seconds as you tap the gamut point and focus on that negative feeling. Open your eyes for 5 seconds as you focus on the negative feeling. While keeping your head still, look down and to the right as you focus on the negative feeling, still tapping the gamut point. And now look down and to the left as you focus on that feeling, tapping the gamut point. And now roll your eyes in a clockwise motion, focused on that negative feeling. And then roll your eyes in a full circle in a counterclockwise direction, holding your head still as you focus on the negative feeling and tap the gamut point. Very good. And now hum a song for 5 seconds as I am silent and you focus on that negative feeling. Good. And now count aloud to 5 as you continue focusing on that negative feeling and tapping the gamut point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And now hum a different song as you focus on that negative feeling and tap the gamut point. Good. And now you can stop tapping and relax. And in just a few moments, I'm going to bring you back up to full awakening consciousness. And when I do, you'll be wide awake and full of natural energy, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about who you are. You are a wonderfully motivated, confident, abundant person. You are able to manifest financial success, and you are able to increase the amount of money that flows to you day by day. All right, now coming up to the count of 3, so that by the time I reach that final number, you'll be wide awake and completely out of hypnosis. 1, coming up feeling very good. 2, beginning to move now, beginning to stir, becoming very aware of where you are. And at the count of the next number, you'll be wide awake and completely out of hypnosis. All right, now 3, eyes open, wide awake, and completely out of hypnosis. And before you do anything, such as operate a motor vehicle or even take a walk or anything at all, make sure you spend at least a half an hour to be sure that you are back to full awakening consciousness, fully alert. And right now, I would like you to reassess yourself. Remember at the beginning, you wrote down a number that corresponded to the intensity to which you were feeling the negative feeling that previously held you back from financial success. So I'd like you to remeasure that negative emotion, the intensity of it now. Go ahead and give it a number from 0 to 10. Very good. And this completes the hypno-tapping session for financial success. So join me in the next module as we wrap everything up and I make sure that you understand all of the parts of hypno-tapping. I'm Dr. Steve G. Jones, hoping you have an outstanding day.